Hello guys, Brian back here with a look at Nvidia. Okay, overall I ended up missing the top on Nvidia. I called that a line here for 485. Missed it by $17. Went to 502. So I apologize about that. I was calling for this thing to break down from up here once I hit 485, and it popped up a little bit more and ended up from here to the top. Ended up going up 4.5% more. So didn't miss it by much, but missed it. Okay, so let's get that off there. We have a rising wedge pattern forming here. Okay, this was former resistance here, or support through here. Okay, and you can see as this line came up and this support line on the bottom, forming a rising wedge. Okay, over here, here's a rising wedge pattern. What you have declining volume. We go back over here, obviously right here you can see declining volume. Rising wedge can occur either in the downtrend when it is seen as a continuation pattern as it seeks to extend the current bearish move, or it can occur in an uptrend, ultimately resulting in a reversal pattern. The former is considered to be a more popular and more effective form of a rising wedge. As with the falling wedge, we note three key features of a rising wedge. The price action temporarily trades in an uptrend with higher highs and higher lows. We had higher highs, higher lows through here. Okay, two trend lines, support and resisting, that are converging. Support, resistance, that are converging. Whoops, I don't know what the heck that is. The decrease in volume as the wedge progresses towards the breakout. We got the declining volume, of course. The third point is seen more as a boost to the validity and effectiveness of the pattern rather than a mandatory element. The decreasing volume suggests that the sellers are consolidating their energy before they start pushing the price action lower towards the breakout. Okay. Strength of spotting the rising wedge. Rising wedges, most of the time these things end up breaking down. All right, I teach these things in my trading videos. If you're interested in them, I have 10 videos in there now, just for the month of September, $14.99. Okay, I'm just doing that because I just got monetized not too long ago, and I'm doing it for for the people here too, and for obviously to make a few bucks. That's the key to anything in life. But $14.99, that's a definite deal. Just one of them videos will change the way you trade charts and look at charts. All right, but I just looked this up to show you guys what a rising wedge is on here. And that's exactly what we got going on here. Of course, we had that breakout right here. Okay, breakout of the pattern for that high of 502, and then it broke back down right back into the pattern. All right, so let's take a look at the RSIs on this thing on the daily. All right, we are at the very top. Okay, and we have flipped bearish 91 to 95. All right, now you can see here. Actually got bearish divergence here. We had this high over here, and I'll show it to you right here on the chart. All right, this high is lower than the all-time high here. Okay, and on price action, if you take these two same points, you had rising price action and declining on the RSI. Right, so that's bearish divergence on the weekly. All right, and let's pull this down here on the weekly. We didn't see any bearish divergence on here, I believe. No, nothing on here. Okay, and on the weekly, actually, the RSI is at a 29 and 18. It's actually reset on the weekly. What's it at in the monthly? Let's take a look. The monthly, it is bearish, 98 and 96. All right, and we also have bearish divergence on the monthly. Okay, let me pull this up so you can see it right here. All right, let's pull the chart. Let's squeeze the chart down here. All right, you can see right here you had a lower high on the RSI and a higher high on price, okay, which is bearish divergence. All right, so all the signs are pointing south, and it's all looking that way, okay. You know, we pointed this out before. You have 5 waves in here, and now I would expect this thing, you know, if it follows Elliott wave patterns, to do an ABC probably in here, big ABC pattern down, and a big corrective move. We'll see how deep it goes and how far it goes. We'll have to follow this down. Like I said, we do have that weekly RSI reset here, but we have 2 bearish divergences, one on the daily and one on the monthly. All right, so it looks like we'll wait to see if it breaks down out of this pattern. I would expect it to at least pull down to the pattern here. Let's see, let's go on to weekly. Well, that's just too far. The 4 hour. Alright, you can see technically I have 2 touches on the bottom. I'm looking for a 3rd touch here. Alright, which we're going to get at some point here to validate this this rising wedge. Okay, but it's going to come down and hit here, and then we'll have 3 points. Alright, where it comes down and hits, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. A good spot. You know, you got some good support and resistance areas in here. It's right at a support right now. Okay, right where it's at. Right there. Alright, that's it. 485. Very good support there. It's holding on there right now. The next support area is down at about 458. Then at 438. Okay, so if it loses this 481, okay, then it's going to break down out of this wedge pattern. So we'll keep an eye on this. Obviously, like I said, we got bearish divergence here. We'll have to see if it works out down here on the 4 hour. Oh boy, you do have looks like you do have a bearish divergence on the 4. Let's take a look. Just barely though, and maybe just barely you got bearish divergence. Just made a tad of a lower low here. Okay, so nothing real big. Nothing, no bullish divergence in there. Let's look at that daily again, just to make sure. Look at the lows here. Okay, we had this low, and we had lower low. No, nothing in there bullish at all. Okay, as far as divergences, bearish divergence here on the daily. Alright guys, thank you very, very much. I expect not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own homework and your own research with all this stuff and invest on your own accord. Please don't listen to what I say. Do what your heart tells you and what what you want to do with your money. Okay, but watch for this thing, watch for that support there at 481. Okay, if that ends up breaking, we're heading to the 458 and then the 438. Okay, the measured move for this thing, if we take the pattern, let's get a look here to get a measured move of a breakdown of this thing. Looks let's take a line. These rising wedges are kind of hard to get a. Take a look here real quick. A rough estimate here, okay. Yeah, it's giving a target roughly $425, something like that. Could end up being depends on where the breakdown happens, really. If it happens here, it could be targeting. I'm gonna straighten that up. There we go. Whoop. There we go. It could be targeting about $420. We'll have to measure it as this thing progresses. Okay, after we get some more candles in here. All right, thank you very much, guys. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.